Good afternoon, guys. Just finished doing my latest tax returns. April's coming up. Our tax year's the 5th of. Is it the 4th or the 5th of April? But anyway, that's me up to date on my tax returns for the tax office. So that's another good job done. Now, I'm a bit later putting the vlog up today. As you've seen, I've been busy. It's took me, I started my tax returns at 11 o'clock. 10:30, 11 o'clock. Time is it now? It's now 3:30 in the afternoon, but I did have a break. I did have my lunch at 12:30, so it's not too bad. So I'm glad that's a great job out of the way. I've got something to show you here. I'm just going to pick it up and let you see it. Because it's been, by God, it's been heavy rain today. Yesterday was snow, today it's torrential monsoon rains. I'll let you see it in a minute. I'll just turn you round. Now, to give you a good of how heavy the rain's been, look at the river. Look how heavy the river's up has been, as it says. Monsoon rains all day. So, yesterday snow time, today monsoons. As it says, I've got something to show you. Just take you back over. Put you carefully on the tripod. Make sure I do not drop yous. I'm sitting at the table, as you've gathered. May as well in the comfort. Just getting that adjusted. Yeah. I was writing through all my papers and whatever, and I came across a vital piece of equipment. I hope you enjoyed that Pipit, the Meadow Pipit film I just uploaded this morning before I started my tax returns. I thought I'd give you a wee treat. That was great. I showed you the other day the missel thrush. That's a completely different, I think it's in the same kind of family, but the meadow pipit is kind of similar, so a lot of people get those two species mixed up. Still a bit chilly today, even though the snow's not here. In fact, it was I think it was -1 this morning before the rain started. And as everybody knows, whenever the rain comes, the temperature rises a bit, so it's not as cold as it was yesterday. And I've still got some hot pot left. Now, this is an ideal piece of equipment. It is my wildlife scope. I've got a nice camouflage coat on it, but there's the eyepiece there, and it's got a hole in the bottom for me to put on. I don't know if I've got it nearby, but it sits on top of my tripod, and it's a bit more powerful than my Panasonic camera, as you can see. So what I can do with this is I've got an attachment that I can actually put the attachment on there, and I can attach my phone to the attachment that looks down into the eyepiece, and I can record film. So I've even got even stronger telephoto capability when I go out now. The only thing is, this is it's a pretty heavy piece of equipment. It must weigh about 3 or 4 pound, but it's ideal for my wildlife filming. So I'm glad when I was looking for my tax receipts, my invoices, my receipts for the tax people, then I came across this. I knew I had it, but I just didn't know exactly where I had placed it. So I'm going to take this out in my next adventure, wildlife filming. I thought I'd let you see that while I've got it handy here, and as you can see, it's got a great bag to carry it in. So I'm over the moon with that. Have you ever had that experience that whenever you're looking for something else, you find something else that's even more better than the thing that you were looking for? So yeah, that's great. I'll get that. So it's another piece of equipment to carry, but I'll take it out and I'll let you see it working on my wildlife adventures. Yeah, I sold another couple of paintings this morning, so I'm over the moon with that. One was a woodpecker, a lesser spotted woodpecker. It's strange because I've just going to upload a piece of film that I filmed the other day. Remember I says to you that I had filmed a beautiful shot of a woodpecker on it's like a branch of a tree. It's a fallen tree had fallen, and the branch of one of the trunk, it had crawled up it, and it was tapping and getting the grub. So I'll try and upload that tomorrow morning for you to have a look at that. But it's strange because me thinking that, and then this morning I've sold one of the woodpecker watercolor paintings that just imitates that scene completely. So mind-boggling. Oh, at the table. Anyway, what am I going to be doing today? Well, that's gave me free time now for the rest of the week, since I've got that big job out the way. It's a weight off my mind, so that'll go to the tax people. And yeah, I've got, as you know, I've got loads and loads of paintings to do. I've got one of them's I've put in a frame. I'll show you. I'll take you over. I'll pause you for a fraction of a second. This is it. I showed you the other day, but I found a frame for it. Look at that, the difference it makes with a frame now. What I'm going to do here is, I think I'm going to put a fence on the ridge. And I was thinking about maybe a telegraph pole to bring in some human aspect to it. And I don't know what kind of animal I'm going to be putting in it. I was thinking maybe a fox. I've done a badger, but I'm doing a whole series on badgers. These watercolours. No, watercolours. These are oils. I mean, look at the side, guys. You can see how great the oil paint looks. I've got a wee spot there, which I'll maybe interpret, put a stem up there and put some colours. So it's like, say, some wildflowers, whatever. I don't know where that spot came from. It must have been from my finger or whatever. It's a mark, but you can always improvise. There's one up there as well. But I've got some more clouds to put in here. I'm going to put some white clouds. But that's a tip for you as well. If you ever get a wee mistake like that, you can always add a cloud over the top of it to cover it. Yeah. But doesn't it look lovely? It gets you that feeling as if you're in the countryside. But what it's needing is something to break up the skyline. So I was thinking either a tree or a fence, a wooden fence. I must have about 4, 5, 6 of these paintings, all different sizes. Well, I brought this along here because I wanted to show you a beautiful find I got in my local charity shop the other day. Yeah, in a jungle, isn't it? Anyway, 4 or 5 of these paintings I have done over the past week just to get them prepared. As I said, I was going to do some landscape painting, and I can't do a landscape without adding some kind of wildlife or animal, bird or whatever. I think when you look at a landscape, I mean, they are beautiful, just soul landscapes, but my mind being wildlife, I always think that looks bare, it just needs a bit of wildlife in it, but that's just me. Anyway, I've got about 4, 5, 6 of these paintings, all different various sizes, and I'm going to be doing them over the next couple of weeks, so look out for them. But yeah, I can't just do one painting, I've got to do quite a few. But this is what I came across. Look at this, how beautiful this is, guys. I put some of my bouquet of flowers from the smaller vase. Yeah, I put that into it. I'll need to get another couple of these because I've got quite a few vases, as you know. But look at that. How beautiful is that vase? Chinese, Japanese, what do you think? Couldn't resist it. Still got the price of it, look what I paid for it. £15. I paid 15 for it, so I'm reluctant to sell it, like, but these are valued probably 75 to £150. But for all I know, it could be worth a lot more. But can I get that close up to you, just to let you see the gold and everything on it? Look at the gold on it. Couldn't resist it. And I think it was no longer on the shelf because I hadn't seen it the day before. So, yeah, stamped on the bottom. Beautiful vase. I could not resist it. I've had loads of these vases, as you know, and I've sold them all. And I've regretted, well, not regretted, but missed the vases, I should say. I should never regret selling because that's what I need to do. I need to sell them if I'm going to make a living and have a business. That's the flowers I bought uptown, but don't you agree? Beautiful vase. So, I'll swither over the next couple of days. If that's going up for sale just now, I always eventually put them up for sale when I get another one. It's just that I like to keep a hold of it for that little bit longer. Got my little Panasonic on charge for tomorrow, weather permitting, as you've seen, the monsoons, so we'll check the weather forecast tomorrow, but I don't mind staying in, as you know, because plenty of painting to do. So anyway, I'll say bye-bye for now. That's Mary, Queen of Scots. Still got her to finish. Anyway, I'll say bye-bye for now, and I'll go and get the lunch put on, the evening lunch, and tidy a few things up here, get the paperwork all set to go, and get on to the next vlog. So I thought I'd update you today, because I wasn't actually going to do a vlog today, because I thought the paperwork was going to overwhelm me, and it's going to be dark before I get finished, but finished early, and I've uploaded this vlog, so let's go on to the next one. Bye bye. It's dinner time now. Where's that button?